going to eat until after my second round of training. I am not saying that for you this is the perfect thing to do. What I do and what you do might be completely different, and they might work differently for both of us. But doing this has worked massively and is working very well. Do what works well for you and learn about things that could help certain aspects of your life and try them. Maybe sometimes you're not physically able to go to the gym or drive, or unable to teach people like me. So you should work harder to try and learn about something else that can improve your life in a different aspect of it. If you're if you take anything from this video, work out what in your current life is best for you mentally to stay sharp and to be able to educate yourself and meditate and journal. So I'm training twice today. The day I'm filming this, I'm training twice, and I'm fasting until the second round of training, because it gives me the most mental clarity. I'm able to focus better, and I'm able to train better if I'm fasting, if I'm water fasting, and I'm only drinking fluids. I will have a coffee after my first round of training. I'll have tea. I'm drinking tea. But it might not be the best optimal thing for you. So, cool, learn from this, what I'm doing. Understand that, cool, it's working for me. It's really optimal for me. But after you try it, you may understand, damn, it's really expected this to go better. But there's nothing wrong with trying it. If you learn something from someone that you kind of like, the way they eat, the way they train, the way they talk to people, even if it's the way they talk to people, it might not suit your personality to talk like them. It may not be optimal for you. Cool, it might be really confident to do it that way, but it may not be natural for you. So work out what is natural for you and try it. Give it a go. It might not be easy to do, but give it a go. See how it goes. And develop yourself into someone that has tried a lot of things, and you have perfected, and you understand yourself so much that if you make an error, you understand what error it is, and from learning from others, from learning from me, you know how to anticipate it happening again, or anticipate the reaction that you give towards it again. I think this applies massively to working out. If you see a lot of people, if you online especially, bodybuilding, talking about optimal muscle growth, optimal muscle development, and you don't like doing that. You like doing calisthenics, or you like doing high intensity, high rep workouts which aren't massively optimal for muscle growth. There's nothing wrong with doing that. And there's nothing wrong with not having the perfect body at the moment. But doing what you're doing will give you the perfect body, even if someone else tells you that doing something else is maybe better. It just means that you're going to have to work harder to develop yourself, or you're going to have to work harder to maintain the physique that you have. Because you might not enjoy doing bodybuilding, you might not enjoy sitting down, doing workouts, doing bench press, doing leg curls or leg extensions or leg press. And this applies to me. I don't like doing sat down workouts. I prefer doing calisthenics where you're doing body movements stood up, you're doing different exercises that are kind of optimal for the human body compared to doing bodybuilding, which is more optimal for developing the human body. They're both pretty similar, but one is more for muscle and one is more for your body strength. If different people have told you to do things that you kind of aren't sure about, like your family's telling you to go to university, you are being persuaded to start a job that you just are unsure about, there's nothing wrong with trying it for a short amount of time and journaling about your experience. And then there's nothing wrong with planning something else. Cool, it's nice to try something then quit, but it's even better to try something, understand why you don't like it, and then consider the opposite option, consider another option that you can develop yourself to try, or give something else a go outside of this, which you feel like might favour you more. So, and I think this is why life is so great, because even if you do something that everyone else does, you may not enjoy it. Your brain might tell you something else. And a lot of people stay stuck in that rat race where they just think that doing one thing is what you have to do. You're stuck in that one thing. But the world we live in now, we're not just slaves. We're not just able to do one thing for the rest of our lives. We're able to try different things, like working online, like going to different gyms, going to different countries. And cool, we're gonna make mistakes, we're gonna struggle, we're gonna be stressed, we're gonna be nervous, we're gonna be upset with different things that happen in the life that we live, but we'll learn a lot from trying different things. And after a year or two, you'll understand that after going through the year that you've been through, you know what is optimal for you. And I feel like I know what is optimal for me. My optimal diet, the optimal training, the optimal weight, the optimal people, my personality, the optimal girls that I surround myself with. And it makes me happy talking about this because I know what is optimal for me. So I'm hoping that you build optimal traits that you know are best for you, like a superhero, like a character, like a video game character. Optimal traits that you have learned from people and that you have learned from yourself to make you unstoppable. So if you do have any other questions, message me on Instagram. Have a good rest of your day. Peace out.